Hi everybody, thanks for joining me. I'm Jackie and you're watching my Tarot Readings channel, Waterboro Witch Tarot. So, up next in our Zodiac series is Scorpio, and the layout that I'm using is the Celtic Cross. As soon as I'm done this series, I'm going to start in on the second quarter, okay, for each of the Zodiacs. So that will be within a couple days. Just make sure that your notifications are on so that you'll be notified when those videos start coming through. We'll be starting with Pisces in that series, and the last week of the month, or as soon as I get finished the second quarter, sorry, as soon as I get finished the second quarter for the Zodiacs, I will be doing the month of April forecast. Okay, so you'll have the second quarter before the April readings. All right, so let's take a look and see what is coming up here for Scorpio. Again, using the Celtic Cross. Okay, one card jumping out here. All right, so your first card here is the fourth chakra. This is Archangel Raphael. This has to do with emotions, okay? It has to do with the heart chakra. So this is where you are sitting at this point, okay? So let's give these another little shuffle here. All right, so what is crossing you at this point? And here we have Angel of Balance. So you're trying to get some balance within your emotions that you're dealing with right now. Maybe you're showing too many emotions, or maybe you feel like you're not showing enough emotion. I want to say more than likely it's a very chaotic time for you at this point. With the foundation of this reading, here we have man holding a heart. Okay, so it could be within a relationship that this emotional problem could be happening. In the past position, here we have the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, and this is about communication. All right, so maybe there was something that you had a hard time with, in the way of communicating in the past, and then now you're dealing with emotional issues with another person. So let's see. In the present, here we have all tied up. So there could be some, like I say, a lot of confusion that you're dealing with right at this point. You may not know what you're feeling or how to express it or how to deal with it. Okay, so sitting in the future, here we have the Temple Path. And the Temple Path is a card about dealing with the right path to take, or what is best for you. Okay, a lot of spirituality. Again, it's more like doing what is best for you at a particular point in time. Okay, so then here we have you sitting as a card of envy. Maybe you are envious of someone else, maybe they are envious of you. Okay, and for your environment, here we have woman holding a heart. So it's almost like it could be a third-party situation that's going on here. That's why there's so many emotions that you're dealing with. And then for your hopes and your fears, you have Magician and the Mirror. Okay, so it's up to you on how you want to show yourself. Do you want to show the raw you, or is this a mask that you need to wear? Whatever the case may be for you. But here we have Magician and the Mirror. Sitting here with your hopes and your fears. For the outcome, here we have Door to Spirit. And this really feels to me like there's going to be a point in time where you're really going to need to connect with Spirit. It may be now, great, but there may be, because of this issue that's going on, you may really need that higher power. You may need that connection, the comfort that it brings. Okay, so let's take a look here. We'll pull a card that talks of you, and then we'll go and pull some cards here for each of the oracle cards. Let's see what they're talking about. Okay, so you as the significator. Okay, so Two of Swords. So there's something here that you feel stuck. like at a stalemate. There's some decision here you need to make and you're not quite sure how to do it. Remember, we were sitting here with communication in the past, and in the present you're dealing with emotions. So it kind of feels like you're just stuck. You don't know whether to go with the logical mind or with the heart. All right. So let's see what else is going on here. Fourth chakra. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. So dealing with your heart, I want to say that you put a lot of time and energy into this situation. Again, just as the cards are falling, I want to say that it is with a particular person, more than likely your significant other, someone that you have been seeing for a while. Maybe it's someone you're married to, someone you're living with, okay? It doesn't have to be, but that's just the sensation that I'm getting here. All right, so with this communication, or sorry, with this Archangel Raphael, the heart chakra card, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. I want to say that you've been putting in a lot of time and energy contemplating the situation that you're in. There's been a lot of sadness. I feel here like you realize that out of sadness, I'm not sure if the word is inspiration, but some blessing will come out of this, okay? You are learning some type of lesson here having to do with the heart chakra. The Nine of Cups, you're wanting, you know, certain things to happen in your life, and you're really having a hard time dealing with that right now. Because of this person here that you're dealing with in the situation, it may have been that you had a lot of expectations. That's the word that I was looking for. You had a lot of expectations on, you know, how this relationship was supposed to go, and through one reason or another, there's been some sort of emotional breakdown. Okay, something has fallen apart in that area for some reason. All right, so let's go to the next card here, and this is the Angel of Balance. So you see the blue here, so this has to do with communication as well. You're seeing the yellow there in the pyramids, and that has to do with your solar plexus, so that's your empowerment. So we are talking about communication and empowerment, how you're feeling about yourself. So there's some sort of connection that the two of you aren't quite hitting the balance on. Okay, so that is what is crossing you right at this point. So here we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Three of Swords. So yeah, there's some type of broken-hearted energy here between you and another person. Again, I feel like it has to do with plans that you had made for your future with this person, and for whatever reason they're not panning out, they're not working out. There was some breakdown here within this relationship. So now you're dealing with a lot of thinking and a lot of hurting in the heart chakra, and you feel like you've been torn down. Maybe you feel like you have been betrayed in some sense. Okay, so there's a lot going on within your emotional body right now. Okay, so trying to find the balance right now just really doesn't feel like it's going to happen at this point. And I feel like that's your energy, okay? You feel like things just aren't going to work out. So here we are with the foundation of this reading, and this is a man holding a heart. So like I said, with that card, I feel like it has something to do with someone that is very personal to you, a relationship that's very personal to you. So here we have the Nine of Pentacles, we have Strength, and we have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, there was some communication here, but it wasn't like a closure, or it wasn't a resolution to the issue. I want to say that the conversation was something to the effect of this person feels that the two of you wanted different things, and they want to go their own way. Okay, not saying it was your fault, not saying it was their fault, but that was the communication that this person has brought to you. Okay? I want to say that you were thinking everything was fine. You were making plans for the future, and this person, for whatever reason, didn't feel that the two of you were going to move forward in the future. I want to say that this has really shaken your confidence within yourself. And we already talked about that solar plexus chakra. Like I said, that yellow that I saw in the pyramid card. You're dealing with a lot of emotions. You're more than likely feeling, well, why can't they be with me? Like, what's wrong with me? You're tearing yourself down. Okay? I really don't think you need to do that. This is just something that this person feels that they had to do. They had to go off on their own path. The universe is telling you here to be strong, stay confident, still feel empowered. Okay? What one person feels or what one person does is not you. It's not your actions, okay? It's how they feel and how they act, okay? I know it's kind of difficult to deal with when someone, you know, that you've been with for such a long time decides to venture off on their own and they're not including you. It is very difficult. However, this is one of the learning lessons that you know, that is out there, and we need to work through this and move on. So like I said, the universe is telling you, you're Nine of Pentacles, you're strong, you're confident, okay? And then you got that Strength card here as well. All right, so let's go over here to the next card. This is in the past position, so this is the 5th chakra. This is communication. And I want to say that you have learned a lesson about communication in the past. I think more than likely this relationship here with this person that has you know, gone their own way, they may lack the skills to communicate the real issue that's going on here, or the why as to why they want to go separate ways. Okay, but I want to say this 5th chakra is something that you have learned earlier in life. So here we have the Wheel of Fortune, we've got the 7 of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so there's been some relationship that you've had to deal with in the past. Could have been someone that maybe you went to school with, could have been a friend of some sort. But with this Wheel of Fortune and the 6 of Cups, I want to say that you have learned this in the past, and it may have been quite a while ago. It may have been a very hurtful conversation that you and another person had, okay? But you realized back then that communication is key, being very open and honest, all right? Even though it can be very hurtful, honesty here is the best policy, is what I'm seeing you as feeling. Okay, so let's take a look at the present, and we have that card of All Tied Up. All right, so here we have the Ace of Pentacles, we've got the 5 of Pentacles, and we've got the 3 of Wands. Again, like I said, there's this feeling where you were making plans and wanting to move into the future with your person. I want to say, like, you've had a new beginning planned out, like what you were going to do and where you were going to live, and that type of thing, and that's all well and good, okay? That's all well and good. But because of how this person has treated you, you really feel hurt, you feel betrayed, you feel like there was a lot of dishonesty, that lack of communication between you. This 3 of Wands makes me feel like what's in your best interest at this point is to just continue to move forward. Work through your feelings, work through the hurt, okay, that you've been dealt, work through the situation, there is something that is coming up here for you. There is some sort of blessing that's happening for you. That Three of Wands to me feels like, even though what you were nurturing, what you were taking such good care of didn't work out, there's always another opportunity. Okay, so just hold on to that thought that there's going to be another opportunity. Okay, so feeling all tied up, you don't know what to do with yourself at this point. So heal those emotions, heal the hurt, be ready to move on. Look for the blessings. The blessings and the opportunities are going to show themselves. Okay. I'm seeing the number 6 and I'm seeing the number 7 in my mind. So it could be 6, 7 days, 6, 7 weeks, 6, 7 months. I'm not sure. Could be different for everyone here. But yeah, in my mind I'm seeing a 6 and a 7. Okay, so let's take a look at the future. And here we have the Temple Path. And this to me, it feels like a card of a nurturing self. This feels like divine guidance. This is, it just reminds me so much of your body is a temple and you have to take care of it. You have to do whatever you can to make it last. Okay, so this really is a card about being good to yourself, making that connection with spirit, asking for guidance and following through with it is what I'm getting. Okay, so Temple Path, sitting here in the future position, we have the Page of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the High Priest. There's some sort of information that's coming to you. Could be inspiration. There is a new energy, a newfound energy. Could be that you and a couple other people could be getting together on some type of new project. Whatever it is, there's like new inspiration, new energy. I feel the energy is flowing very nicely. It feels like very bubbly. So I don't think that you're going to stay in this sad energy for too long. I want to say that you're going to come out of it and you are going to put more commitment to self, doing things that you enjoy, what is best for you. And there may be 2 or 3 other people here that you engage with that really bring you a lot of happiness and a lot of joy. Okay, you know, maybe you and these other people have been through a similar situation just lately, and you're kind of just getting together to talk about it and work through feelings and whatnot. But you're making that commitment to self to do things to start making yourself feel better and to be able to look towards the future with happiness. Okay, so here you are in a place of envy. Okay, so this envy, it almost feels like you're wondering why other people, or it seems like they can work through their issues and move on. You may be feeling like you're stuck at this point. Okay, there could be something along that line. It could be that you have envy for your person that you have separated from. There could be some sort of envy or jealousy in that area as well. So let's see here. So here we've got the World, the Four of Swords, and the Hanged Man. So what I'm getting here is your world has done like a 180, okay? Things are totally opposite to where they were. With this Four of Swords, I think that you really need to get your thinking straight, okay? Talk to people. If it's possible, you know, talk to this person here that's caused this distress and get some sort of closure, possibly. Okay, that could be what you're looking for here. because there's still some sort of mind upset that you're going through. This Hangman really feels like you're feeling like you're upside down. Things aren't complete. There's something here that you still need an answer to. Okay, so yes, it could be within yourself, but for some of you, there's this feeling of needing to get in touch with this person and finally put your mind at rest. There's some truth here, I want to say, is really what you are looking for. Okay. All right, next position here with your environment. Here is a woman holding a heart. So this could be a third party. Okay, this could be the energy of the environment. Maybe you feel like, you know, your person decided to go for someone else and maybe didn't quite tell you the whole truth on that. Or maybe, you know, that's exactly how they felt and they did tell you this truth. But there's still, I still feel like there's something here that you need closure on. Okay, I think this this disconnect was very quick and very sharp. Okay, and it's like you didn't have time to react. So here we have the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Queen of Cups with this woman holding a heart in the environment position. I want to say that you have been very patient. You feel like you have been lied to. You feel like you have been betrayed. Even though you love this person very much, it almost feels to me like you think they didn't love you at all. Like maybe you were just a stepping stone for them or something. Again, if there's any way to just talk to this person to get closure, I think that's really going to be very beneficial for you. Okay, and for some of you, it may be that they need to admit that yes, there was another person. That's why there is this disconnect now. For others of you, you may have, you know, suspicions of such a thing, and talking to the other person is, no, I don't want to do that. I want to move on my own, and I just want to let things go, which is fantastic as well. Okay, so you do what you need to do. Okay. So then here we have, with your hopes and your fears, the Magician and the Mirror. So there's this sense of, I don't know if I'm strong enough to move on. I can't seem to move out of the past. There's still like lingering thoughts here that, again, there's just this feeling of you haven't got closure. You need closure. What can I do to get closure in my life over this situation? So here we have the Tower. So yeah, you've gone through this big change. Maybe you know, another big change needs to happen within you, the way that you think, the way that you deal with things, your actions. Okay, so then you've got the Devil, and then you've got the Justice. So yeah, there needs to be some balance over this situation that you're dealing with. Okay, so again, I'm saying that some of you may be able to talk to this person and finally get the truth out of them so that you can have closure. Others of you, you don't want that. You just want to be able to get past this and move on. And that's where these friends up here, sitting in the future position with that Temple Path card, I feel like that is going to be something very significant for you. Okay, getting together with other people, some sort of support system, a support group, and that's going to help you deal with this situation so that you can move forward and move into a place of confidence and happiness and feeling good about yourself. Okay, so and, you know, and dealing with any of the hurt. Okay, so that you can, like I say, get past this so that you can start enjoying your life again. In the outcome position, here we have Door to Spirit. And this feels like there's going to be some sense of peace, a balance, okay, an end to the chaos coming here. So here we have the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Swords, and the 5 of Wands. I want to say it's going to happen here very quickly for you. I'm getting something about 10 weeks. Okay. You're going to go through a lot of emotions, you know, a lot of ups and downs. But I want to say in 10 weeks, you're really going to be in a better place than you are now. You're still going to be thinking about the past and the hurt, but that is going to ease for you. There is some happiness. I want to say this has a lot to do with friendship right here, this 10 of Cups. We've got the 10 of Swords, so the ending to your crazy brain and all of the thinking that you've been doing, that's going to ease for you. You're not going to be in such a chaotic state. This 5 of Wands, finally working through the challenge. All right. So I want to say that connecting with Spirit, asking for guidance, asking for help, asking for healing through this issue that you're going through is really going to be beneficial to you. Okay. So yeah, there's something here about 10 weeks as well. Okay. I want to say between now and then there's going to be a lot of healing and a lot of understanding. Okay. Coming to you, and you are going to move out of this. And again, it's one of those learning lessons that we all go through. You've gone through a communication learning over here in the past, and now this is a heart chakra learning that you're taking on at this point. But it is going to bring in a lot more understanding, and it's going to make you feel a lot more empowered coming out the other side of this. Okay. And with you making that connection with Spirit and asking for guidance, that's really going to get the ball rolling here even faster. All right, guys, so that is your Scorpio reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. Again, just a reminder, once I get the Celtic Cross zodiacs finished here, I've only got 3 more to do. Then I will be going into the second quarter reading for each of the zodiac signs, and starting with Pisces, going right through to Aquarius. As soon as those are finished, then I will be going into the April forecast for each of the zodiac signs. So make sure your notifications are on so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.